I don't know what to think right now. Like I really don't know what to think right now. I really like it. Do I like it? I don't know whether I like this. Do I like this? Hello my doves, how are we doing today? I am going to be testing a lot of Tati Beauty's products. So her Blendiful, and we're also going to have a look at the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1. So yes, there's some things going on down this neck of the woods. So if you want to keep watching, I suggest you do so.
From the top. Drop that, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, you lay back in the cut, what's up,
Alright guys, so the world is crazy right now. The world is insane. I don't even, it's nuts to me what is going on right now, and I don't want to add to anybody's anxiety or fears, because I know a lot of the population has anxiety and has fear in regards to what's going on. Me being a healthcare professional, my perspective is very different to a lot of people's, and the idea of disease and potentially getting sick it's a high priority, yes, because I'm a nurse, but I view it in that I know what I can do to protect myself. Like I have that knowledge, whereas a lot of people don't have that knowledge. So that's all I'm gonna say about it. Let's get into this video and why you guys are actually here. So actually, I forgot to even, wow, am I all right? Let's dial it back just a little bit. If you're new to my channel, my name's Olympia, and I do videos here on YouTube about beauty and makeup, available in Australia for deeper skin tones. But my premise of my channel basically is if you're Australian and you are of a deeper complexion, if you find it on my channel, it means that you can get your hands on it. Okay, that is basically what it's all about. Tati Beauty ships internationally, and yes, so Blendiful and the Tati Textured Neutrals. I kept the outer sleeve because it has the ingredients on there, and yeah, I don't know, didn't really need to. That's the other thing, I do have a second one of these that will be featured in my 1K giveaway. So I don't know whether I'm gonna like this or not. I don't know. I mean, I've seen heaps of videos about it, and the general consensus is it's a hit. It blends well, a little bit of kick up, but ultimately very quite positive reviews. I wanted to do my eyes first though, because of the type of kick up and things like that. I don't know what I'm going to expect, so the idea is I'm going to do my eyes first. Here is the palette, and it looks like I've dug into already, but I've just done some swatches. That's what that's about. It's got a massive mirror. You can see my table. It's got a glitter row, a metallic row, a second row, and a matte row. And then in the columns, it's got stories. So you've got the memory story, ritual story, soothe story, what's this one say? Aura story, and the poet story. But there it is. I've done my brows. I have the Anastasia Brow Wiz on my brows, the brow gel by Anastasia, and I've got the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer in the shade Amade to kind of clean up and carve out my brows. And I've been really liking those three combos together for my brows. Like, I love it a lot. I love how my brows have been looking lately. On point, I must say. Okay. I am though, however, going to prep my eyelid with Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Layin Low. This is what I've been using of late. I mean, listen, it works with some eyeshadows. Well, actually it works with all eyeshadows. There's just one eyeshadow palette that I've used that it hasn't worked great on, and that's my Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is kind of surprising. I thought if there was going to be one that it would work well with, it'd be this one, but as you can see, it's like the perfect base for me. It's light enough that it's gonna make my eyeshadow pop. It's not too light where then it just looks ashy when I blend it out, you know, like it's just perfect. Perfect mundo. Okay, so the Textured Neutrals Volume 1 is $48 US. Currently sold out again, so it's obviously widely popular. So the glitters are interesting. That's the formula that I'm kind of most interested in, other than the matte one. The sequin one I couldn't care less about, to be honest. The metallic one, okay, yep, metallic's cool. Well, okay then. Oh, you guys, the poet column. I'm really interested in the poet column, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just work out what I'm actually gonna do. But I'm trying to not do too many pink looks. I mean, not that you guys have complained about that. Well, you guys don't complain about anything. You guys are lovely. You guys are fantastic, actually. I've not had a single like negative comment in 3 years, so you guys rock. But all right, let's start with the matte story. Ooh, and this is on the Sonia G Classic Crease. Oh wait, I should zoom you guys in a bit more. It's not as much kick up. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's not as much kick up as I was expecting. People were making it like there was like all this kick up, and I'm just like, with that, at least with that shade anyway. I don't know about the other shades, but I feel like I'm going down the cut crease route, which, you know, it's not really ideal with this kind of palette, because it's all about, you know, natural, neutrals, whatever. It blends really well. Like, do you see any skipping or any like bold spots or areas that it's like grabbed more onto? Maybe a little bit here, but honestly, not even. Like, not even close. It blends and moves so easy. Like, really easy. Alright, going into the Jumbo Blender, I'm just going to make sure that those edges are really soft. And I'm not going on with any additional color, just what's on my lid. Going into the soft shader, I'm gonna go into the shade Ritual. So basically just follow the natural curve and like where I would normally wing out my eye to create that shape. This is not turning into a simple look. I'm so sorry if that was what you were expecting, because I was kind of expecting it too, so I'm with you with the disappointment. Like, I totally get it. I don't know how it went left. It just did. See how I've lost a lot of that orange, that story? Let's go back into Classic Crease. Just comparing this one, which is still quite sharp, with this side. So that's what we're aiming for, is to make sure that it's all soft. So I had no idea where this look was going, so I went off camera and I created this little number over here. So I'm going to show you guys how I created this on this side. So going in with the flat definer, we're going to go into the shade Aura Matte. This is going to go on the inner corner. It's very, very opaque and I actually kind of love it. Going to go in about a third in, all the way up to that cut crease line. Flipping it over, same brush, gonna go into Matte Soothe. We're gonna place it down. Once again, just packing that on, not blending just yet. Flipping it over again, we're gonna go into Story. And we're gonna place that just there. And then flipping over it again, we're gonna go into Ritual Matte, the brown. Make this go all the way out, all the way out into the wing. Then we're gonna take a Sonia G Mini Booster and we're gonna blend all those together. So we're gonna blend these two together. No product on the brush. We're literally just blending them and making them as seamless as possible. Then we're gonna blend Story and Soothe, and then Soothe and what is this one? Ritual. Next, we're gonna do the liner, and I am using the Zoeva Winged Liner 317 brush and Inglot Gel Liner in the shade, it's just the black one, number 77. Currently my favorite liner. Because of my hooded eye, it looks not quite straight. Let's quickly do the glitter liner. I'll show you how I did that. I did use the Tati glitter. So going in with a lash adhesive, this is the Kiss one. You want one that's got like a brush applicator, and you just want to gently apply the glue along the cut crease. And basically where you have glue is where you're gonna get glitter. Then going in with another flat definer. So I wasn't quite sure what glitter I was gonna pick. I didn't want it to be too overwhelming, but I still want it to be quite impactful. So I went with the Aura glitter because it's got like multitude of colors in there. It's got green, purple, pink, blue. It's the most, in my opinion, like the prettiest glitter out of all of them. And because it's got like a clear-ish base, I thought it would be the most appropriate. So we're just gonna add glitter to the glue. I mean, so much for this being like a really simple look. Like it's really not. I don't know, I just decided I wanted to go down this route. I didn't see it coming. I didn't know this was gonna happen. Okay. Just scratching off the glitter where there's no glue, it will just easily kind of like just flake off, which is why I like using glitter with lash glue. Because if it hasn't got nothing to stick to, it would just flake off. Yes. Okay, let's put some lashes on. Huda Beauty Noel. Okay guys, so this is what we're currently working with. The liner is not perfect, I know, but that's okay. It's all good in the hood. So this is the look I have created with the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1. Da, da, da. I like it. I really like what I've done. I've used the glitter in a different way from some of the tutorials that I've seen. And yeah, I really got to have a look at what these shadows can do. You can be boring with it, which is nothing wrong with that. You can do whatever you put your mind to, realistically. But I really like it. I like what we've done so far. We're gonna move on to the Blendiful. Okay, so I am very skeptical. Is that the right word? Yes, I'm very skeptical about what this can actually do. So if we open this up, there is a baby Blendiful and then there's the actual Blendiful. This is obviously my first impressions. I have watched Tati's video on how she suggests to use this. It feels really soft. I wasn't expecting it to be this soft, I must say. It feels really, really nice. Feels really nice. Has the Tati Beauty branding on it. We're gonna go, I suppose, with the top bit. Do I want to go with the top bit? Alright, I'm gonna go this corner. So there's three, it's triangular shaped, 3 corners. I'm gonna do primer, foundation, and concealer, and then I'm gonna flip it around, and then decide what to do after that. So okay, we're gonna go with the Tatcha silk canvas. And I'm gonna press this into the areas that I would normally use this. So mostly my T-zone. I feel like I've got a bit more control. And I'm pressing this in, pressing. And I am going to press this all over my face. I tend to use this all over. I really want to try the liquid version of this, but your girl's trying to not spend too much money on the makeups. I'm going to be using a lot of liquid products in this video to test this out. I will use the powders on it as well, but I'm going to do a bit more like cream bronzing and that kind of thing. Feels really nice. This is really, really soft, I must say. Okay, just let that sit for a little bit. We're gonna go into a foundation next. I've actually got a tester. This is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, but this is in the shade Spiced Rum. Normally I'm in the shade Hazelnut, but I feel like that one's got pink undertones, but this one's got yellow undertones. And I wanted to try it. So we're gonna use this, and if I like this shade better on this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and order it, because the Too Faced Born This Way foundation is one of my all-time favorites. So I use the primer here. I'm gonna use this corner for the foundation. I'm gonna fold it up, and I'm gonna use this to blend it. Oh, this shade is nice. So once again, I'm not new to this foundation, I'm new to this shade. I love this foundation actually, quite a bit. It's on my top shelf. This blends really, really well. I really like this shade. Spiced Rum is one of their newer shades, so this was out well after Hazelnut. Look at that. Is that not lovely? I don't know how to explain this. Like the type of finish, like, well, not the type of finish, but like the way it's blended. Okay, I really like that. This is very, very interesting. Okay, concealer. So I'm using the McGrath Labs concealer. This is in the shade Medium Deep 24. And if you saw my concealer video, I will link it in the cards for you here. But I love this concealer. Alright, so we're gonna go this corner now. And folding it up. And I'm dabbing. Okay, so you can definitely get right in there. Wow. Okay. So you can be very, very precise with it. Stop it. Are you kidding? Does that not look really, really blended? Or is it just, am I tripping here? Like, seriously tell me. I'm like, I feel like it's well blended. Definitely no harsh lines. Like, definitely. Going back to the foundation side that I use, I'm just going to use that just along the edges here to make sure it's all blended together. What do you reckon? I don't know what to think right now. Like I really don't know what to think right now. I really like it. Do I like it? I don't know whether I like this. Do I like this? Do I like this? I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Let's continue. Let's do some powder. I'm going to go in with the McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blurring Under Eye Powder in the shade Medium. So, okay. I still have... Alright, I'm going to flip it over. So we've got like another like clean side. And I'm going to go this corner. And I'm going to go into the powder. And I'm gonna pick up that much. I don't know how much that is, but we'll see. And I'm just gonna press it. Why does that look so good though? Oh no, it's set. I thought it wasn't set for a second there, but it's definitely set. And then, sorry, set my chin. Okay. That is set. Like that is set. I'm set. I'm completely set. Wow. Okay. Okay, before we go any further, let's do some cream contour. So we've got the Huda Beauty Tantour in the shade 10. So this is a contouring and bronzing cream, depending which one to use. Tan is a bronzing cream on me. It is quite warm. So, do I go into it? Okay, let's go into it. I don't know. Let's just pick up some of this on here. I'm gonna swipe this one. What do we think? It's a little strong. I'm gonna use another corner to like blend some of that out. So there's no product on this. That's a bit better. Okay. Wow. Just see how just seamless that is? It's just amazing. Like it's just, I don't even know what to do with myself with how. Okay. We're going to attempt my nose. I don't normally with this product here, but I am testing it out. That did an amazing job. No, that did an amazing job. Okay, Tati, I'm so impressed. Like, not that I was gunning for her or anything, but I'm so stinking impressed with that. Okay, I'm gonna go over my whole face with some Sephora MicroSmooth. I was gonna use my McGrath Labs, but I don't know where I put it for this video. Like, I don't know where it's gone. It's somewhere, but that's okay. I can use my MicroSmooth to set everything else. Probably shouldn't have done that though. I was gonna use a liquid highlighter. Whoops. You guys, this is amazing. Before we go on, I want to finish my under eye for this look. Going with this flat definer brush, I'm going to go into the shade Memory, which is the black. Oh, child. Sorry, it's a bit hard to hold up. It's going into the Memory matte. Ooh, yes. Okay, same brush, just wiping off the excess. I'm gonna go into Ritual matte, which is the brown. Just blending the black and the brown together. Then we're gonna go into Soothe matte, same brush. And we're gonna go on the very inner corner. Then we're gonna take a mini booster. We're gonna go into Story Matte, and we're just going to run that all the way across. Further blend that out with a jumbo blender. Because I want it to be nice and soft. On the inner corner, using that flat definer brush, we're gonna go into Aura Metallic for the inner corner. Wish that was a bit more punchy. It's not really punchy enough for my liking. So I'm actually gonna go into that Dior Backstage highlighter quad into this first shade, which is Strobe White. That's better. Ooh, I like that so much better. This is the Huda Beauty liner, life liner, but I'm gonna use the pencil side. I'm just gonna tight line. Nice and bone whack. Yes. Okay, now what do I want to do next? Oh, that's right, mascara. We're gonna use the designer brands. This is the Center Stage Curl and Volumizing Center Stage Curl and Volume Mascara. The wand is like super cool. I love this mascara. Yes. So I made a little boo-boo with the mascara, so I'm gonna let that dry. While that's drying, I'm going to do my lips. So I'm gonna take the MAC. This is the Pro Longwear Lip Pencil in the shade Bittersweet. I'm gonna line my lips. And this is the Sports Girl Pout About It lipstick in the shade Vertigo. And I am obsessed, like obsessed. I have other shades that I bought from this line and I haven't even tried them yet because I'm stuck on this one. Ooh, child. I'm obsessed. Is that not like, ooh, yes. Okay, let me. Scratch that off. One more thing, we're almost there. I do need a little bit of blush. We're gonna go into the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo in the shade Sweet Mulberry. We're gonna go for the matte side on this. And just put just a smeltering. Ooh, yes. Wow. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's spread you guys out and we can hear my final thoughts.
Taste of your lips under palm trees, somewhere a million miles away. You look like you wanna try the same. I love it.
Okay, guys, this is the final look. What do we think? I personally love it. I surprise myself sometimes. I really, really do. And sometimes in my head, I don't think I'm actually that good, but then I create things like this that I absolutely adore, and I'm just like, okay, girl, pat on the back, you did that, yes you did. That's what's going on in my head. But like, I love it. All using the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1. So listen, let's talk about these two, and obviously the Blendiful. Let's talk about it. So this eyeshadow palette was a surprise. I don't know why I left it this long to do this video. I really don't. I really don't know. And I'm kicking myself because I absolutely adore this. This look was so easy to create. Like, once I had an idea of what I was gonna do and how it was gonna look, the actual execution was so easy. I had no problems blending. I had no problems making the shadows do what I want it to do. It blends seamlessly from one shade to the next. Can you see that gradient? Yes, that gradient is amazing. I feel like Tati herself has done a phenomenal job in picking the shades. So I'm yet to use the Poet line, so I'm gonna do another video, look out for that, using the Poet, because I really want to use it. And I didn't this look. I went for the oranges and the, you know, the browns and whatnot, because I wanted to do a natural look that turned into this. I'm not mad at it though. One of the complaints that I did see with a lot of the videos reviewing this eyeshadow palette was the amount of kick up that people were getting. I hardly got any kick up. I don't know if it's because of the brushes that I was using. I was using Japanese, hella expensive Japanese brushes. And as you can see, I haven't even blown off on this at all. You can see, I don't know if you guys can see this. I used a little bit of the black, I used a lot of Ritual, a lot of Story, a little bit of Soothe, and a little bit of Aura. But as you can see, like, there's hardly any kick up. I haven't blown it off at all, and I am very impressed. I was expecting way more kick up than that. In terms of the other types of formulas, it didn't touch the sequin, so I can't really comment on how the sequin shadows will go. I did use the metallic Aura for the inner corner. I found that it didn't have enough punch. I did have to go in with my highlighter to get that bright inner corner that I wanted, so that's something to bear in mind. I didn't try it wet though. Okay, so going by the swatches that I've done of this eyeshadow palette, I would say that some of these metallics have more punch than the others. I think she did that deliberately. I feel like Tati's the type of person who's very deliberate in everything that she does. So I really do like this eyeshadow palette. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I do. And I'm going to definitely do some more videos using this palette for y'all, doing some other looks that I have in my head. I was a little bit like, okay, what do I do? Okay, she's put it into stories, so I could potentially do a look with each story. Like, she did such a good job. She did such a good job. You would be pleasantly surprised if you were to get your hands on this eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna say that. But I feel like the item that stole the show in this video would have to be, you guessed it, the Blendiful. This is what mine looks like now after using it. I've got it inside out. My bad, yo. I really like this. I really like this. I like how my foundation, how my base has come out. I like how much control I have using this. I don't see this completely replacing my brushes or my sponge for that matter, but I see myself using this like as adjunct, like it's gonna be additional to. If there's certain things that I want to blend a bit more, a bit better, I can whip this out and go boop, 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 and it's like seamless. I love that. I love this. I really do. I'm so surprised with Tati. Tati Beauty. This is definitely a brand to watch. This is a brand to watch. I'm telling you that much. So yeah, so this is basically a win. I think Tati Beauty did an amazing job with this concept. I've never used a tool quite like it, and I cannot wait to continue to use it in the future. I'm gonna give this a wash. I'll let you guys know in my community tab how it went washing. I'll pop up some photos as well, all that kind of jazz. And that brings me to the end of this video. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, subscribe down below. And yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. I will see you on the next one. Take care, my doves. I love you all. Bye.